Hello, everybody. Today is Wednesday. I'm so tired. I had an early day today. My son signed his letter of intent. We was up at 7 o'clock in the morning. We got on the computer. You can't sign before 7 o'clock, but we signed about a little after 8 o'clock. But I'll give y'all another call. I'll call y'all while I'm eating something with that story. But I have a sneaker pickup that I am shocked I was able to get at retail and that they even still had them, because this sneaker came out last Thursday. And we know this brand shoe does not stay around for an hour, let alone almost a week. So normally I do this in my closet, but it's a little brighter in here and I don't feel like bending down. I'm trying to get better with my reviews and stuff. So here we have it. I went to Undefeated today and got the off-white Waffle racer. It's unisex. It really was put out for women, but you know, the men are always putting their big foots in our shoes, so they kind of give you a woman size and a man size right here. So this is what the box looks like. You see these little cheese holes in it all the way around it. And there was something my daughter noticed that I didn't notice that I was there. I don't know, maybe it could have been the one that was left out on the, not a big deal. But this is the paper. It's yellow, it has off-white on it. Let me take out the shoe. Now I went down there to get the blue ones, but as I got to trying them on, the size that I picked was not the right size. And the size that I ended up with, they didn't have that size in the blue. So I ended up getting the white. So this is it. This is the off-white Waffle racer. So I'm gonna just take out one shoe for you. So these laces do light up when you flash the light on them. You got these spikes on the bottom. They're not hard. They're really rubbery. You got your off-white lettering right here. This is like some type of heavy-duty plastic that's over the shoe. And I guess if you took this off, the writing is on this plastic, but the Nike sign, the silver Nike sign, is not. It's up under the plastic. And I guess they wanted to give you, like, it's a waffle racer, so they wanted to give you the waffle type of print right here. These shoestrings are just for aesthetics. It does nothing to tighten the shoe, loosen it. So you do have your white laces right here that you know, your typical white laces with the shoelace, you know, off-white gives. That's how you loosen up the shoe, but this is just for aesthetics. You got this little button thing right here. Did this come off? It does not. It's just a shoelace loop, but it looked like you can button it and unbutton it. You have the lace loops right here. I guess if you wanted to take it off, but then it would kind of look weird with these empty lace loops. Maybe if you wanted to change out the shoestrings in it. I don't know. The tongue right here is kind of like a really, really, really light sky blue or baby blue. Blue. It does have that foam tongue that Off-White is known for. To me, this looks like a tailwind. Actually, let me get one out. Okay, I'm back. So I was telling you with the vibe of the shoe, this is a Daybreak. And you see how you got them two big knots on the front of the shoe. And then the bottom is the same thing except for one. This one has spikes and this attached to the squares and this one do not. So, and then even with the midsole, you know, just how it looks right here kind of. And even a little bit of how it comes up in the back. I guess the Waffle, I never had a Waffle racer. I did see some on YouTube from like 2 years ago of Waffle racers, the regular shoe. But anyway, this plastic goes all over the upper part of the shoe. Everywhere. It's all over the shoe. It doesn't make a sound or anything like that. You can see I'm pressing it. On the back right here, this do fold down in case you want to fold it down like this and expose the Nike. On the blue pair, it's a suede. On this pair, because they went with the metallic silver, it's metallic silver on here. Let me see if I could get this down some more. So you can wear it down like this and expose the Nike, or you can put it back up like this. And then you have the tab that goes all the way down. I'm trying to think if I want to take this because it's sticky. So I'm not going to take this sole out, but as you can see, it's yellow. It's like the paper where it has Off-White 2020, Y 2013. I guess that's when he started his Off-White brand or sneakers or whatever. And then the red in here says off. And then it says 2020 M.FW Off-White trademark. And then it has some symbols in it with the Nike going through it. Like I said, the yellow is kind of like the paper. So you got your orange tab right here. And then you got this this pink going across the bottom. It's a little bit off. Whoever did this hand wasn't all that steady because it's missing some right here. So basically, and then on the bottom you have these green splatter marks. And then you got your patent right here. So yeah, that's basically the shoe. You got it only came with one tag that said made in China. It's on both shoes. Made in China. You got your green hang tag. It has like a suede feeling on the front part, on both parts. It has like a suede feeling on it. So yeah, on foot. I'll be coming soon. So let's give y'all another, 360 of the shoe. I would look. Also too, when I got there, because I didn't see any ladies reviewing this shoe, or it was all men. and I assumed that they all went true to size. But when I got there, I'm a 10 in ladies, shoes and sneakers for the most part, if they run true to size. These ran really big. I went down a whole size in this sneaker. This is a 9. It's a 10.5 men's and a 9 in women's. The 10 was like so big and loose and ugly looking. And so I tried a 9.5, and they were still kind of looking like I could have went down another size. And so I went to the 9, and they fit perfect. I even tried an 8.5 because I really wanted the blue color, and they didn't have a 9. They went from a 9.5 to an 8.5, and I was even able to fit the 8.5. Only it was just a little bit snug, which it wasn't a hurt, uncomfortable snug. But again, I had surgery on my feet, and so anything that's sometimes, depending on the shoe, really snug up against the side of my foot on my right foot is very uncomfortable. And so I was getting a little bit discomfort on the side of my foot. But if it not had been for that, I really could have went with the 8.5. And again, I'm a true size 10 in women's shoes. So for men, I'm not sure if it ran true to size. But for ladies, I would suggest going down a few sizes, like a size, maybe even a size and a half, depending on how your foot is. Some people have short toes, some people have long toes, but I was able to go down a full size on this shoe, and it's not tight, snug, it's very comfortable. Also, too, walking on the ground, they have like a cement floor in Undefeated, and it felt really squishy walking on the floor in there. And I'm really interested in seeing how these feel walking on regular outside ground, concrete, and stuff like that. But they felt really squishy, so I think it's just something that you got to get used to. But it wasn't a big seller, but I think it's a dope shoe. You rock what you like, and I like stuff that's different. So it may not be everybody else's taste, but I'm glad everybody slept on them or didn't like them, because it gave me a chance to get another Nike Off-White collab that I didn't have to pay resale for, or go to get an Off-White shoe that I didn't have to pay $600-700 for, because his shoes his brand is considered high end. The Off-White brand itself is a high end brand, and none of his stuff is cheap. Even his simplest of shoes is going to run you about $600 to $700. So yeah, I was very happy I was able to get these and get them in store and try them on. So with that being said, I done babbled on enough. I'm ready to go lay down. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to everybody that's continuing to support me. Please leave a genuine comment in the box below. And I say genuine so it won't get spammed. And watch my video all the way through so I could get these watch hours, because I'm halfway there. I'm at almost 3,500. So I'm almost there. So I just got to keep cranking out these videos, and I just need for y'all to keep watching them all the way through and giving me that thumbs up, so my videos can stay in the analytics and be shown in people's feeds. I very much appreciate that. And until next time, peace. Okay, so I lied about the sizing. I didn't really lie. I guess the guy got confused, and so did I. I said earlier on the in my main video, the longer video, that I had to go down a size. With them putting two different sizes for women's and men's, I'm thinking it's easy to get confused. And so on the box, hold on. So on the box, it says 10.5. That's the woman's size, and on the bottom is the men's size, a 9. When I called him to ask him to put it on hold for me, the blue one, he asked me men's or women's, and I said women's 10. When I got in the store, he gave me the box. He must have gave me a men's 10, because when I tell you they was roomy and baggy, and I was like, let me get a 9.5. So he must have bought me out a 9.5 men's, and they was still a little roomy. So I said, let me get a 9. Now, normally in men's, I'm an 8. And if the shoe runs kind of small, I'm an 8.5. But as you can see, on this shoe, I have a men's 9. So remember I said on the 8.5, I was able to fit. It was a little bit snug on the side of the shoe, which is this part right here, because that's where I have one of my incisions on both of my feet. It goes down the side of my foot, and that's where it was feeling a little bit uncomfortable, you know, and I didn't want to mess with it, but I could have got an 8.5, but I said, you know what, let me just go with the 9. It fits perfect. So in actuality, I think you need to go up a half a size and not down. But again, I have long toes, so again, I kind of figured these ran small, but when, like I said, he gave them to me, I told him a 10 in women's, and he gave me a 10 in men's. I'm thinking, and I really didn't pay no attention to it. I just took it out of the box. It was just like, this shoe is too big. So sorry about that misinformation, and to add on to the video. Bye.